Heroin use is rapidly growing in Alabama communities.
And faced with that reality, tonight in Vestavia, neighbors gathered at a town hall meeting to talk about that trend, especially among teenagers. WIET 42's Lillian Lalo joins us live from the Vestavia Hills United Methodist Church, where the meeting ended just a few hours ago. And Lillian, what happened this evening?
Sherry and Trent, the meeting really focused on the growing problem of drugs like heroin coming into suburban areas like Vestavia. And they say that when it comes to drugs like heroin and who uses it, there really is no normal. Everyone is at risk.
Nobody ought to have to read their own child's autopsy, I'll tell you that.
Parents, educators, and community leaders crowded into Tyson Hall Monday evening to learn and understand more about the growing use of illegal drugs in young people in their community. A growing problem, according to District Attorney Brandon Falls.
This is usually starting with pain medications, Loratab, OxyContin, the opiates that are prescribed for pain.
And that's exactly what happened to Brad Blunt. He says he started taking pain medicine for a sports injury, and that's how he became addicted. He recommends if your child is prescribed pain medicine to stay in control over it.
There are no barriers to drugs.
The program concluded with Rick Norris telling his testimony about his son Tripp, who died in 2011 from a lethal mix of street heroin and alcohol. He says he believes that addiction is not a moral choice. Susan Brawley was moved by the program. She also lost her son, Aaron Brawley, 11 years ago to heroin.
I know personally of 10 young people that have died in Vestavia in the last 11 years. We have a huge problem on our hands. It's the demon, as my son called it, the heroin addiction. It's robbing our children, it's robbing our community, it's robbing our country.
Attorney Falls says meetings like this are the first step to a community making a change.
We start with events like tonight, letting people know that there is a problem out there, that they need to be looking out for these warning signs and talking to their kids.
Now, the full meeting was recorded this evening, and event leaders hope that people who could not attend tonight could be able to watch at home and start a dialogue with their children and their communities as well. Now, if you'd like to obtain a copy of that, we'll have that information posted at WIET.com. Live in Vestavia, Lillian Lalo, WIET 42 News, coverage you can count on.